some of the do's and don'ts you would say when you're setting up at a show as a seller?
Ooh, do's and don'ts as a seller. Well, the first thing that I would do is I would be open to conversation. I'm not going to sit there and price all my cards and be 100% fixed on that price. I also, as a seller, would comp the day prior or a couple days prior. One thing I noticed, there's a different type of class of sellers. When I go up to a table, I see sellers, hey, I haven't priced these cards in like 3 months. Well, if you haven't priced those cards in 3 months and they're just like the attitude's off a little bit, it's going to be very hard to negotiate with that individual. I like a person who's prepared. So as a seller, I want to make sure that I am doing the buyer justice by comping out my own cards, making sure I'm in a relative space for the market standpoint. Because at the end of the day, as a seller at a card show, if I'm into a card and I'm lost on that card, I have to understand at some point I need to let it go. Another don't as a seller, don't put out cards that are 300-400% above comps because you bought in at 10, say a card was, let's say $500 and the comp now is $200. You really putting that card out for $500 is just basically giving a middle finger to anybody coming up to your desk or to your table, and you're not willing to negotiate or price out. That to me is one of the biggest don'ts as a seller. Now you can sell your cards forever you want, but you would never earn my business. And if that's okay with you, then so be it.
For me, I think I'd keep those maybe off the table, like in my case, and we'll talk about selling it later. Again, yeah, definitely have things comped out, but don't be so stuck to it. Like you said, you got to realize that people are going to want a deal based on comps and things like that. So you have to be flexible.
And the last thing I would say, let's just talk about quick table etiquette. If you're at a card show, keep your area clean because you share that area with multiple people. When you're sharing it with the multiple people, we got to bring a little bit of respect back to the game here a little bit. As a seller, I've been sharing like a little pod, and the guy next to me is just an absolute horrible individual.
All right, I get it.
Dirty and everything else is just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, Jen, next time be clean, man. Be clean.
All right.